Developing today, an arrest has been made in the death of the 2-year-old who died on Saturday as the result of a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. It happened just before 1 p.m. on Audubon near Churchill. Police identified the toddler as Jace Alexander, and officers say 35-year-old Oscar Ramos is responsible for the gun in the home and is now facing felony charges. Our Angelica Leilani joins us live from police headquarters. And Angelica, police say this wasn't the first time that Ramos had left the gun out in the home.
That's right, Stephanie. In fact, Chief Dyer says that the toddler's father asked Ramos the same week just before the incident to put the gun away. Now, Dyer says that Ramos was very remorseful and took full responsibility, but still he says this is a death that could have been 100% avoided.
I was notified of this incident. I was sick to my stomach.
Fresno Police Chief Jerry Dyer choked up and frustrated over the death of 2-year-old Jace Alexander, who he says died on Saturday as a result of a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head with this gun.
We have a 2-year-old boy in our city today who is dead. A father who is grieving and will never be the same as a result of the negligent act of one individual.
That individual, he says, is this man, 35-year-old Oscar Ramos. Dyer says Ramos lived at the home on Audubon in Churchill with Jace's father, Jonathan, and his fiancée, Jenna Moya, who is not the toddler's mother. Police say the father was at work and left Moya in charge of watching him. Dyer says Moya had just given Jace breakfast and left him in the living room alone to watch TV. He says she went to her room to play video games and Ramos was in there as well.
She estimates that she had been in the room approximately 30 minutes when both her and Oscar heard a loud pop.
That's when Dyer says Moya and Ramos ran across to a bedroom where they found Jace lying in a pool of blood. Dyer says that Ramos took full responsibility.
He had been told in the past by Jace Alexander's father to not leave that firearm in a place that was accessible to his children.
Dyer says gun owners need to take responsibility when storing their firearms.
We can't get Jace Alexander's life back, but we can learn from it.
Again, Ramos is facing felony charges for criminal storage of a firearm, child cruelty, and possession of a large capacity of magazines. Now, police are still investigating to see if Moya will be facing any charges as well. Live in downtown Fresno, I'm Angelica Leilani, KC24 Local News that matters.
Angelica, thanks.